Geelong 7-11 lead Hawthorn 7-8. Knocked down by Cooper. The ball comes back to the centre wing. A chance here for Albiston. He's going to be tackled. He is, and the ball goes to Goggin. Goggin from the centre of the ground drives it forward. Not a good kick, but it covers a bit of distance. Running in over here is Goodland. He's bumped out of the road. The ball goes close to the boundary line as we see plenty of weight being used. 23 is Wade battling for the ball, and it's over the line, and we await the throw in. It's on Geelong's half-forward line. No, it's going to be a ball up. A ball up. Up was Lowe, who knocks the ball down. Kicked off the ground by 18, Hamer. 27 is Parkin running in. 22 is Goodland. But the ball again is over the line. 23 is Doug Wade. There's the score. Geelong 53, Hawthorn 50. And in this final quarter, 9 minutes of play gone.
There's a throw in. The whistle's gone. A free kick is going to go to Hawthorn as Colin Rice nonchalantly dobs a goal. But it won't count on the scoreboard. Best players to date for Geelong: Goggin, Callan, Watts, Rosano, Devine and Stuart Lord. For Hawthorn: Parkin, Uren, Cooper, Woodley, Albiston and Phil Hay. Free kick was taken by Peck. It's a long one, but it goes to big Paul Viner, who's been also a good player for Geelong today. He was unattended there and took the mark easily. He's unattended on his mark, but he slurs a kick. It's not like Viner's kicking at all. Coming through with Sharrock. He's grabbed when not in possession of the ball. Will receive a free kick, but directly in front of goal, but a long way out. A good 55 to 60 yards, and the ball is a little bit heavy. I doubt whether he could make the distance, although he's not a bad kick. Punt kick. It's a long one. It's right to the teeth of goal. No one can mark it. A Hawthorn player then, Albiston, was Parkin was slung like a sack of spuds, but the umpire didn't see it, and the throw-in will result from the ball going across the boundary line. Up goes Lowe with Peck. Lowe gets a tap down. He finds Goggin again. Goggin handballs across to Rice. Rice ran into trouble. He's tackled. Oh, he's going to be received a free kick for around the neck, according to the umpire, signalling that, but it didn't look to us. But still, Rice, Geelong's Colin Rice, has a kick about 30 yards out directly in front of goal. He punted one from there just a few moments ago when it didn't count. No, it's not. It's going to Goggin. Well, this is a surprise to me and to everybody up here, but Bob Nunn must have seen something that we didn't. 30 yards out from goal, 35 at the most. In comes Goggin. And he's kicked early. Kicked early for Geelong. That makes him 8-11, 53. For Hawthorn, 7-8, 50 points. And the game's been going for 12 minutes in the last quarter, with Geelong making a good comeback.
Umpire Bob Nunn with the ball back in the centre. 9 points the difference now. Geelong asserting their superiority in this final quarter. They're 9 points in front after Hawthorn being on top for most of the game. There's the bounce, taken out of the ruck by Viner. Viner handballs it Farmer fashion onto the half-forward line. Is taken by Stevens. He's tackled, picked up by Ian Law. Terrific kick by Law down towards Ian Mort at full forward. Up as Rosano, can't hold the mark. Stuart Lord running in. Mort behind him, but Stuart Lord clears the ball wide along the flank position, and it's out of bounds on the half-forward line now for Hawthorn.
Stuart Lord was determined there that the one lone Hawthorn forward, Ian Mort, was not going to get that ball, and Lord really went for that ball.
There's a throw-in on Hawthorn's half-forward line. Up as Dixon, but the ball is punched away by Viner. A chance again for Stuart Lord. He kicks the ball upfield. It's taken by Fisher. Fisher with a chance to send it forward for Hawthorn. He does so, but the kick is not a well-directed one, and it's out of bounds. 10 yards from the Hawthorn goal, with Geelong leading by 9 points, 59 to 50. 12 minutes of play gone in the final quarter. There's a throw-in. Knocked down by Peck. Chance here for Watts coming through, but he goes over the line with it. It goes through for 1 point. And that makes Hawthorn 7-9, 51, and Geelong 8-11, 59. It's 8 points the difference in this at this stage of the final quarter. John Watts about to kick off. Watts has played well at fullback on John Peck since West went off in the second quarter. Beautiful kick by Watts. No one able to mark it. Stuart Lord behind the pack takes the ball, kicks it upfield towards Alistair Lord, but the mark is taken by Uren. Colin Uren on the half-forward line, with the opportunity to advance the ball for Hawthorn. Punt kick right down to the teeth of goal. Behind the pack it's Callan, who can't take it with him. A chance over here for Ken Hay, who gives it across to Coverdale. Coverdale showing tons of pace. A left foot kick by him in towards full forward. Watts goes up. The ball goes through his fingers, and another point for Hawthorn.
Quickly kicked the ball. It sways away from John Peck, goes across the boundary line, and Peck immediately decides, well, he's going to go for the knockout. And this seems to be the Hawthorn style of play once it's in the forward line with Peck at full forward. He goes for the knockout. Peck going up, he gets a tap down too. It goes to Dixon, but his kick is astray, and it's right across goal, right close to the behind post, and out of bounds, right next to Hawthorn's goal, and they're kicking towards the Kardinia Park end. There goes Lowe, getting a mighty tap down. It's made about 20 yards for Geelong as he punches it across the boundary line once more. The throw-in. This time it's Rosano at the back. He gets a tap down. Goes to Rice. He gets a foot to it, sends it forward to Stevens, but it's across the boundary line once more with Geelong. Now they've gained about 100 yards just by forcing the ball around that boundary line, and this is good defensive play. There's a throw-in. It's punched down to Nalder. He gets the ball, sends it forward, coming through as Lowe, but the ball beats Lowe and is across the boundary line right back where Geelong started to defend from.
Geelong 59, Hawthorn 52. The ball out of bounds in Hawthorn's forward pocket, and it comes up as Peck, who palms the ball down, looking for Law. Ball is on the ground. Law in there, also Ian Mort. Handball towards Coverdale. It's knocked away by Stuart Lord. Stuart Lord gets the ball back to the centre. Good play by him. A chance for Sharrock. The ball comes in the direction of Parkin. He misses it. Right in the centre of the ground. It's picked up by Olsen in the mud patch. He loses the ball. Number 4 is Alistair Lord. Number 35 is Goggin, who loses the run of the ball. Picked up by Olsen. He's over. Tries to handball it to somebody. The ball is in the centre of the ground. It's shot across towards a Hawthorn player coming through. It's Ian Law who takes it now. His left foot kick puts the ball to the half-forward line. Up is Devine. Callan or Devine? It's Terry Callan. Terry Callan. Devine was in there too, but it was Callan who made no doubt about that one, and he's been a good player in defence all day for Geelong, and he's on the half-back line now as he kicks the ball wide to the flank position. Up over there, a Geelong player. Play on. Woodward is in there, and Hawthorn come forward again. Up is Watts, who just can't hold the mark on this occasion. Peck is in there. Peck gets flattened as the ball is shot in by Stedhay, and it goes through for full point.
Well, the crowd don't seem to realise it's a goal, but it certainly is, and that's put Hawthorn right back into the picture now. 1 point behind. 8-11 Geelong to Hawthorn's 8-10, and it's anybody's match, and the game's been going for 17 minutes. 17 minutes in the last quarter, with the crowd coming to life and both teams really throwing everything into the fray, trying to pull the game out of the fire for their own side.
Umpire Bob Nunn bounces the ball. Up is Viner, up is Dixon. Neither player gets it. Ian Moore is in there. He gets it out to Fisher, and here come Hawthorn again. 1 point the difference. Geelong leading the ball on the Hawthorn half-forward line. Taken by Stedhay, who kicked that last goal. He drives it forward with a punt kick, looking for Coverdale, but the ball is wide, and Coverdale can't get to it. It's out of bounds on the half-forward line for Hawthorn, 45 to 50 yards from their goal on the stand side of the ground at Kardinia Park. A point the difference, Geelong leading. There's a throw-in. Up is Dixon, who hooks the ball down, looking for Woodley. Woodley comes through, runs in towards goal, and hits the post again. Another point to Hawthorn, and the scores are again level, 59 points apiece.
Well, Hawthorn have been unfortunate today. That was the 4th time today that they've hit the post. Well, this is just bad luck. The width of a football, even less, can mean the difference between winning or losing, but the scores are level pegging now, and it's anybody's match. As the Geelong runner's just gone out to Paul Viner, for what we don't know, but certainly with some instructions from the coach. There's a kick in. Up goes Viner. He can't mark it. Rosano nearly does so. It comes down in Viner's arms. He tries to give the ball to Stuart Lord. He does so, but the ball's across the line, and a throw in from the half-back flank position for Geelong. Hawthorn attacking vigorously, trying to get another score. Any score will do this as far as they're concerned at the moment. It'll put them in front. There's the throw-in. It comes down to Viner. Viner turns on his wrong foot, kicks it forward, but it goes to Uren in front of Alistair Lord. It hasn't been one of Alistair's good days today. There's the kick by Uren now. He's looking for a forward, but he can't find one. It's Rosano. Jeff Rosano, the Geelong back pocket and ruck player, marking well in defence, and he's played very well in defence for Geelong today. This is kick. Up goes Lowe. It's Lowe's mark. He immediately plays on a Goggin. Goggin's tackled by Law, but gets his kick in. Here comes Sharrock. Sharrock gets the ball, gives it right across. Good play, Geelong. Good play as he gives the ball to Stevens. Stevens sends on to Rice. Rice marks, plays on. He punches across to Wade. Wade's clear, gets a foot towards goal. It's a long kick. It's going through, and there's Doug Wade's 5th for the day. 5 goals to Doug Wade, and that makes Geelong 9 goals 11, leading Hawthorn 8 goals 11 in a thriller match.
At this stage of the final quarter, 20 minutes of play already gone, and this is a thriller. 1 goal the difference, Geelong leading 65 to Hawthorn 59. It's still anybody's match.
And Hawthorn has thrown an extra man under the ball. They haven't got it. They've only got 1 forward apart from the full forward, and that's Hyde on the top.
There's the bounce by Bob Nunn in the centre. Rucks come in. Lowe gets up high. Kicked off the ground by Woodley, but it's Geelong coming forward. The ball on their half-forward line. Kicked back again by Gary Young towards the centre. Up is Coverdale, and it's Coverdale's mark. Coverdale elects to play on, gets it down to the full forward zone. Up is Watts, the ball knocked away from him. Coming through is Callan, picked up by Dixon. Dixon's in trouble, caught with the ball, holding the ball, and the free kick to go to Geelong right in that last line of defence. A goal the difference. Geelong leading 65 to 59 as we await the free kick to be taken by John Watts, Geelong's fullback. Drop kick by Watts to the half-back line. Up is Eel. Good mark to the youngster on the half-back line for Geelong. There's the kick by Eels down to the centre wing position. Up is Sharrock. The ball knocked away from him by Gary Young. Coming in as Lowe. Plenty of weight there. The ball on the centre wing. Sharrock gets the ball. Good play. Good creative football. He sends it in towards Wade, and Wade takes the mark.
Kick 5-4 for the day. And Geelong's task is not going to be terribly easy, as the wind seems to be springing up and is definitely favouring the Hawthorn end. Been playing for 22 minutes in the last quarter, but Geelong 7 points ahead as we see Phil Hay kick out. A pack flies, no one can mark it. Eels comes in, gets his foot to the ball, only goes 5 yards. Alistair Lord's in front, grab, play on, says the umpire. Lord gives it across to Fox. Fox sends one in towards Wade. Wade hits Hay out, goes up for the mark, can't get it. Goggin comes in using his pace. He's come to light in this quarter, sends one into goal, but it's right across and out of bounds right next to Geelong's goals. Geelong kicking towards the Geelong City end. Goggins come to life really in this quarter. He's played well for Geelong all day, but in this quarter he's had a tremendous number of kicks. He's had 9 kicks. There's a throw-in. Kick forward for Hawthorn. No, not very far. It's picked up by Wade. He tries a left foot one in towards goal, but it's again out of bounds right next to the Geelong behind post. The scores at the moment, 9-12 Geelong, 66, leading Hawthorn, 8-11, 59. There's the throw-in. Up goes Lowe. He gets a tap down to Rice. Rice slams away at goal. Didn't settle at all. Again, it's out of bounds in exactly the same position. As the rain is starting to sprinkle down on the crowd and on the players and on the ball. There goes Cooper getting a mighty knockdown. But coming through again is Rice. He loses the run of the ball on that occasion, and it's forced forward for Hawthorn by Olsen. Olsen gets the ball down to the wings. Dixon punches the ball forward. Callan's in front. Callan in front of Law gets the ball, sends a left foot kick towards the centre wing position and across the boundary line as the rain starts to come down and a few people start to get wet, including the commentators.
Out of bounds on the centre wing. 23 minutes of play gone in the final quarter. Hawthorn 7 points down. Geelong leading. The ball is in the half-forward line now for Hawthorn. Uren is coming through, showing plenty of vigour. Uren punt kicks the ball forward. Setting himself as Devine, and safe in defence is Devine, who takes the mark on the full-back position. Devine. A drop kick for Geelong to the half-back line. Up is Rosano. It's Rosano's mark. Rosano has marked beautifully all day for Geelong, and we saw him take another one on that occasion. He drop kicks it now to the centre wing. Up is Hamer. Hamer takes the mark in front of Olsen. Hamer from the centre wing for Geelong puts it forward. Up they go. Gary Young couldn't hold the mark. Kicked off the ground. A chance here for Fisher. Fisher from the centre wing puts Hawthorn forward. Not a good kick, but it comes to their half-forward line. Leading in the race for the ball is Nolder. The ball kicked away by Devine. Devine's still on there. Devine falls over in the centre. He still has the ball. He gets rid of it. He's tackled when he hasn't got it, and it's holding the man. A free kick to Devine right in the centre. He's been one of the stars of the match, Jim.
I'd agree with that, Don, and while we're talking about stars, best players for Geelong.
Let's look at the other end of the ground. There's a...
a Geelong player's right down.
Johnny Brook at the other end of the ground, nowhere near the play.
Cooper's in trouble. He's being attacked. Sharrock. Sharrock's the player on the ground. He must have copped one. The police are coming onto the ground. I've never seen this before. 4 police. 4 police walking out. Well, I've never seen this happen in the league match before. 4 police walking out onto the ground, and they're not stopping. As Sharrock must have received a beauty.
Well, whatever happened, Jim, it happened behind the play.
Walking out. 4 Paul Sharrock holding his ear. He must have copped a ripper. His first year in league football, he's finding out that it's no game for weaklings. The umpires didn't see anything. They can't give a free kick. They're bringing the ball back to where it was, where the free kick is going to Devine. And as I was mentioning just before, the best players for Geelong: Goggin, Callan, Watts, Rosano, Devine and Stuart Lord. For Hawthorn, Parkin, Cooper, Uren, Woodley, Elverson and Phil Hay, as Devine kicks the ball forward up towards Sharrock. And Sharrock nearly plucks one down. In fact, I think he does. Now it's Viner. Viner, the mighty Swede. He's about 65, 70 yards out from goal, but Geelong will be right into attack, and they're leading by 7 points. Oh, there's Viner's kick, a beautiful drop kick up towards the teeth of goal. No one can mark it. It's come down to the ground as a pack of players. Wade gets the left foot to it. He's swung it right across goal, though, and it's Hawthorn leading in attack as Woodley gets to the ball first. He punches it on ahead of him, then kicks it along off the ground. It goes across the boundary line underneath the scoreboard with the ball in Geelong's forward line. And Sharrock is still, I would say, a pretty sick boy. There's the score, 66 points to 59. There's also the throw-in. It's come down for Hawthorn now, and it's cleared by Parkin. He kicks the ball up to where Stuart Lord puts over. Instead, Hay gets the ball. He kicks the ball forward, looking for Peck. The ball beats Peck, and also Watt, but was backing up well was Callan, but it's Ward that gets his foot to the ball first. He sends it in towards goal, and it looks good.
Forward line for the mark for Geelong is taken by Sharrock, who just a few moments ago got a very nasty knock. Sharrock is on the centre-half forward position, comes in to take his kick. It's a drop kick, a beautiful kick. Down there looking for Wade. Up they go. It's knocked away from him. There is Fox, number 24. The ball kicked up the ground by Phil Hay. Out to the half-back line for Hawthorn. Coming in is Woodward, who is on as a reserve. He kicks it forward, wide to the flank position. Over there it's Phil Hay, who takes the mark in front of Viner. There's the kick by Hay to the centre wing position. Plenty of weight being used. The ball is put back again to the half-forward line for Geelong towards Goggin. He's bumped out of the road, but comes in again. He's met solidly. 25 is low. Kicked up the ground by McPherson to the centre. No one can mark it. Instead, Hay takes the ball for Hawthorn. A punt kick by Hay. Puts the ball onto the half-forward line. There's a battle royal between Ian Law and Terry Callan. Ian Law wins in the race for the ball. He's tackled as he picks up the ball. Punches it away. A chance for Terry Callan. Well shepherded. He's tackled. Caught with the ball. Play goes on. Picked up by Rosano. Rosano clears it along the flank position towards Eels. The ball is punched away from Eels by Fisher. The ball comes to the boundary line. Goes over the line and out of bounds on the half-forward line for Hawthorn. With 1 point the difference. Anybody's game. Geelong leading at this stage. Up is Dixon. Misses the knock. Taken by Peter Walker. He's grabbed by Coverdale. The ball comes out to Ian Mort. He's caught with the ball. The whistle goes. He couldn't get rid of it. Umpire Bob Nunn was going to ball it up. 28 minutes of play gone in the final quarter. Geelong lead by 1 point. Taken by Stuart Lord. He gets it to the centre wing position. Coming down towards Geelong's half-forward line. Here's a charge for Hamer. Hamer runs in. A drop kick by him across towards Sharrock. Coming across is Olsen, who's being well shepherded by Parkin. Olsen from the back pocket position clears for Hawthorn. The ball comes back again towards Viner. He can't hold the mark. Taken by Cooper. Cooper gives it to Olsen. Olsen sends Hawthorn forward. Anybody's game. The ball on the half-forward line. And the mark is taken by Coverdale. Coverdale plays on. Drives the ball in towards an open goal. There was nobody there. And his kick was wide. And it's out of bounds.
Couldn't have reached anyone with the shotgun. There was no one within 30 yards of goal there, and Coverdale had a good chance to put Hawthorn, at least, if not in front, up level. There's the knockdown. It goes to Dixon. He gets the ball. He's met, but he gets his boot to the ball. He swings it across goal. It's through for a point, and that's a leveller. 9-12 each, 66 points each, as the game has been going now for 25 minutes. More than that. Nearly 30 minutes into the last quarter as Dixon is on the ground. He received a decent bump, and he's just winded. There's Watts kicking out. It's not a good one. It's gone to Stead Hay. Stead Hay has marked, and he's within kicking distance for Hawthorn. This could even be the winner, with the bell must be due to go any time. There's a huge pack of players down the end that Hawthorn are kicking to. Hardly any at the Geelong's end. There's Hay's kick. It's right across. Up goes the pack. No one can mark it. It comes down to the ground. The whistle is gone. The free kick's going to go to Geelong's John Watt. I was starting to wonder why all the players stood around as the Hawthorn players swooped on the ball then, but it was umpire Bob Nunn giving a free kick to Geelong Watt from John Watts from Western Australia. No, it's Rosano, Jeffrey Rosano. He's taking his time, and so he should. It's a good drop kick. It's cleared it well out of danger. As up goes a big pack of players. No one can bring it down. It's stacked on the mill almost. I think there'll be a ball up here. There is. Bob Nunn says it's mine. And we hand it back to Don Hyde.
Thank you, Jim. There's the bounce on the half-forward line for Hawthorn. The scores are level. Hawthorn with the ball on their scoring zone. There's the siren, the end of play. Osgogan has the ball, and it's a drawn game. Geelong 9-12, Hawthorn 9-12, 66 points, both teams, and what a thriller. Hawthorn led for most of the match. Geelong came back well to draw the game.